us to do oil changes. I think it's why I look silly in these glasses.
Nah, you look good.
Go ahead.
So just the importance of oil changes, why we do them. We recommend oil changes, 3,000 miles or whatever your preference is. We can set those to that as well. But essentially, oil changes are what we call preventative maintenance. Preventive maintenance is going to be something that a lot of people have this idea that they don't need to change a fluid or whatever else until it's dark. But the reality is you want to get that oil changed on a consistent basis, i.e. a 3,000 mile interval, using a conventional oil typically. And the reason for that is so that it doesn't ever get black. So you want to have a vehicle that has a lifespan of 300, 400,000 miles. Just consistent oil changes are going to help keep it clean for the entirety of that duration, as well as allow the vehicle to run the way it's supposed to run, the way the manufacturer recommended it to run. And then also with valvoline, one of the things that we do is if you decide to run a full synthetic oil from the beginning of the vehicle's life, so if you buy a brand new car someday and you want to do a full synthetic oil change, you change it every 3,000 miles with valvoline. We're going to do a 300,000 mile warranty on that motor. So we definitely stand behind preventive maintenance. The purpose of it is to keep the cars running the way they're supposed to and allow them to run the distance that they've been built to do.
Thank you. And here we go. We've got an oil change being done right now. We're looking at comparing your filters. You have a brand new filter versus a used air filter. You get the option if you want to put a new filter in. They're going to check your lights. Make sure that you have good lights on your vehicle when you're going through. Your radiator fluid, oil, your batteries. We're going to go through and look at the whole entire thing on it. Check your air pressure on your tires. Air pressure is very important because if you don't have enough air pressure in your tire, it'll cause your tire to heat up and cause it to wear prematurely or go out. They will check your lights on the vehicle. We've got guys underneath in the pit. And what they're doing under there is checking to make sure that everything is greased properly, that all the fluids are good. While at the same time, the guys up top are taking to the top end of it. Is that power steering fluid?
Power steering fluid.
So we're checking the power steering fluid right now and making sure your power steering fluid is good. It needs to be periodically changed due to your owner's manual. Look in there. Important in the wintertime to make sure you have good windshield wiper fluid fill. All the guys here that work with us at Oil Can Henry's on Lancaster Drive help us keep our cars running good. Filling up with your radiator fluid, making sure that everything's topped off. Radiator fluid needs to be changed by looking at the owner's manuals in your car, and we're bringing it down here and letting these gentlemen take a look and see what it needs. Fluid level's proper. See it right there. Right where that line is, right there. It's been filled up properly.
Real they want?
Cleaning up the mess, making sure you don't have any oil still on top underneath the car after you do an oil change. They're able to set this gun to as many gallons of oil as they need to put into a vehicle to make sure that you get the right amount of oil put in.
5 quarts conventional going in, baby. 1. Yo, 118, going on, big wood.
Do you have any check engine lights? Would like me to reset or check for you today? Okay? Did this take service before service? Change oil? Check it here. What's that?
So it gives you the correct amount of oil to be put in. The great thing about using Oil Can Henry's is they recycle the oil that comes through here. What do you guys do with the oil?
So all that oil is going to get sent back to a company essentially that's going to recycle it in the proper way. Then the funny thing about oil itself is crude oil from the ground comes out. Once it's out and all the impurities are boiled out of it, it actually becomes clear. The color that what makes the color gold out of the bottle or out of the gun is going to be the additives that are put in by the different manufacturers. Once they take this oil and recycle it, they can boil it down to a finer point again where it's clear again, where they can actually use that clear base again to add more additives in and create other oil. Valvoline does have a next-gen eco oil that they use. We don't have that here at this shop, but there are things that they do to recycle the oil in those matters. So,
all right, thank you, Tyler. This is the team that takes care of our cars for us here at Valvoline on Lancaster. Once again, I want to thank these guys for taking the time to walk us through on what it takes to maintain your vehicle. Thank you.